apply 2 hexes to yourself. I mean, not the worst, but like pretty boring. You apply 2 hexes to yourself, and I'll probably never see that building again.
I am fucking stressed. You are closer with other people than with me.
Alejandro, 6, which would be more than enough.
Actually, I was worried at the beginning of the game, not sure that I could go far, and then I felt confident that I could go far.
Your flame and your time in this game are now done.
Really don't want to put it in most of these people except for Jabbar and Ashley, but they are going to get voted out next, and I don't see them getting too far with how it's going. I'll hex this under, that's not tie, because I'm mad that he didn't flip. I love Kai. Where's Kai? Kylene, there we go. Love her even though I'm upset she didn't flip either. And then... that's me, I'm gone. Oh, someone already hexed me too, LOL. Jabbar's even. Fuck it, just because I want to vote for her at the end, I'll give another one to Kai.
Plus, trip to the fortune teller that you may use on yourself or someone else, and a hex. So, the way this will work is we'll divide you up into 3 groups of 3. You have these ski devices that 2 people of the group of 3 will get on and hold those skis and shuffle buffle through the grass to find your puzzle pieces that are tied up in a buff. There's another set, and then there is a yellow disc down there that has pegs on it, orange, red. Those pegs line up matching these sticks, which if you watched our season last season, it's like a sunburst dial. So there's holes in these sticks. They will match up just right. These are your bundles, and there's going to be a person at the end that will then untie them and solve the puzzle. Okay? So 2 people will start, get all the pieces, get to the end, and then hand those pieces to the solver who will solve. The winning trio will then battle against each other in a separate puzzle, which will be over here. We'll show you that once we get to that stage for the immunity. Moving on to battle each other for immunity. Survivors, go!
Left, right,
left, right, right. Jared, a lot of communication. Left, right, left, left, right. Jared and Jordan moving, making great progress. Matt and I making great progress. Kai and Sandra slowly figuring this out. Now they've got some movement going. Just like that, Jabbar has 1, Jason has 5, Jason has 6, Ashley has 5, 6.
Yes.
Jason has 1 more to go. Ashley has, Ashley has it. Yes. Damn it. Winners of the round. These pieces will all fit a certain way. It's up to you to how to figure out how they're going to work. There are some lines and images on these that you will also need to kind of work with to help you. All right, survivors. Remember, only one of you is going to win this. For immunity, let's solve it.
That's interesting.
You're going to want this, you're going to want the colored side up.
Oh, colored side.
The line, sorry. Ashley has 2 pieces on here.
Right.
Jordan was 2, now it's 3. Jared was 3, Jared was 4.
No.
Just not gonna work. Ashley, do you have it? Yes. Congratulations. I don't know which way it goes. There we go.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I would have been like, okay, I was kind of staring at it and I was like, is that okay? Yeah. All right.
I couldn't say anything. I'm like,
They couldn't get it ever. Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. Wait,
All right.
There was?
Yeah, that's why you got it.
That's not right.
You weren't supposed to.
It's not right. That's not right.
What?
There's a piece. So it's not right? That's 4 pieces. There's another piece.
Oh my God, I didn't see that piece. Sorry, give me that back.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Okay.
There's another piece in your bucket. Sorry, I did not see that.
Okay.
Yeah, there's. That's my bad. I did not see that. I did not catch that. All the pieces will be used here. Jared now taking a look back, seeing if anything different than him, just seeing if maybe he could just get a different idea on how to use this. Hey, Jared thinks he's got it. He says, hey,
Good.
and he does.
Got it. Nice.
He got it.
Go Jared.
There you go. Nice job. Sorry about the mishap. It just slipped me. I thought it was done. I saw the shape and I thought we're there. So here is your hex. You also get to decide if you would like to go to the fortune teller or if you'd like to send somebody else.
I'm gonna go.
You're gonna go?
Yeah.
Okay.
First of all, I just gotta say that immunity was so clutch. First, just to have an honor to don this beautiful necklace representing I'm in Angelica history as a immunity idol winner. But Ashley could not have won that. She just put 2 votes. I'm pretty confident that she voted for me and then she had an extra vote that she won and she used that on me. So that was just real clutch that my win got her out. I picked myself because I told people that hexes are the only thing that are in people's jars. So I want to come off as like, hey, I want to take that hit. you know, on behalf of the tribe. I really like everyone on the tribe right now, so I didn't want to like single anyone out on that. I don't put a target on anyone. And maybe I can clear out some of my hexes and get a curse that's on a safe vote, because I do think this is a safe vote, especially since I'm safe. Wow, that sounded horrible, but you know what I mean. Exactly what the doctor thought. Oh, let me see. That's Jabbar with two blessings. He needs another hex. And Kai has 2 blessings. Interesting. Okay. I got 2, just like I said ahead. Those are the 2 I had from last time.
Alright.
I'm gonna put 1 in Jabbar. I love Jabbar, just gotta even it out. Can't make sure any crazy stuff happens.
Okay.
This is good intel to tell my tribes not to send Kai or Jabbar.
I'm back. Told you I'd be back.
All that I'm to do, calculating steps away from you. My own, my choices grow.
Change who sits out of a challenge. Tame the beast. Present to Jason prior to challenge start. Specify someone to sit out of the challenge. Playable through final 6. Can't tell if that's a blessing.
I'm excited for Halloween, man.
Alright, so I don't know if I got a blessing or a curse. I got the Magician. Change who sits out of a challenge. Tame the beast. Present to Jason prior to challenge start. Specify someone to sit out of the challenge. Playable through final 6.
Any ideas what you're gonna do with it?
I'm not going to do anything with it. I think that's why it's like a blessing. I'm a firm believer, let everyone get a fair shake at individual immunity, because that's predominantly the way I survive in these games. I would love if there was like a way for me to like change my group. I wish that was something I could do, like if I'm in that like 3 and I could be like, I'd rather be with like Jordan on like a running challenge. Like I would love that. I don't think that's the case. I might ask for a rules clarification. I don't think that's it. I think I'm just making up stuff. But yeah, I'm not gonna screw over anyone. I'm trying to like be likable here. I'm not trying to be mean on that.
Stop. Another individual immunity challenge. Another swing and a miss by me. Did not work out too well. So another travel we go to, and this time around, I'm not set on anyone in particular. I think my thought going in is Ty is really sneaky. I got wind of him pitching to Alejandro and Kai going into the last tribal to use extra votes to get out Jared. I don't think the plan worked. It was very sloppy, but that kind of work that last minute, combined with him being all fudgy on the voodoo house and what he got, like he's got a couple strikes against him in my book, so he's an vote for me to pitch tonight. But I'm also hearing that maybe we shoot for the moon and go Jared. The man's very likable, very athletic. Clearly he's capable of winning immunities. And he just took himself a nice little trip to maybe get something good. Maybe not get something good. I don't know. It would be a blindside.
Yeah. I appreciate not throwing me under it. Jason says he did not throw me under the bus too, because Jason knows. I don't necessarily trust Jason quite yet. But, yeah, I would, I know I'm gonna have to, like, I'm just gonna keep trying to read Jared and see if he knows. Because if he finds out, like,
Well,
I'm blown up.
you definitely need to talk to him. Just
To get a read at least.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I was sitting over there with Matt while Matt was making a fire, and then basically Jared pulled Matt over to, like, have private conversation.
Is Jared back?
Yeah, like, that literally happened, like,
Okay.
as he got back.
So I'll go talk to him in a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, like,
Do you have anything else you would like to do? Because I'm legit when I say I want to work with you. I know it's the same way with that one. Like, I don't, like,
yeah.
like, Sandra, I like, but I don't want to go too
I
far.
don't know how she's doing it.
She's so loyal to Baka. She's so loyal. She's not going to vote. I mean, until we have to, she's not going to vote for anyone but you and Ashley and Jason.
That's so fucking annoying.
Yeah. And it is like, she was like boring or whatever in the trial. Which one that's probably not the greatest thing to say, but two, it is.
It's
You know?
accurate.
Yeah, it is accurate, but you don't say it. But yeah, I got some damage control to do, so we'll see.
Yeah. Most people, I do think that.
Yeah. My main concern is what I'm going to tell them about my extra vote. Why I don't have it anymore.
What are they gonna ask to see the car?
Maybe, I don't know, or like we need to use it now or something.
Who did I think that?
I don't know.
Hey.
Yeah.
The word is, I know that my name was floating around out there, which is not much of a surprise.
I feel like it's like probably gonna be the same me and Alejandro thing, except not me and you since you're not immune.
Yeah, I have a feeling,
Yeah.
but
That's
wasn't very reassuring, but
they didn't say anything to reassure you?
really, no.
I mean, so like, you know, like, what happened with you? It got blocked, you said?
I guess. I wrote a vote. I wrote Jared, but they didn't read mine. And they would have, right? Because.
Yeah.
So then one was Alejandro, and was it your?
No.
No?
I did two Jareds. I literally just did a confession where I almost wrote Yankee suck on his.
Is that what you crossed out?
No, that was not. I did not. That
I
was
feel like that was Alejandro's.
It might be.
I would have voted Jared. I looked at
like he
her.
put you instead. Like he was gonna do a thing where it's one of you two, so he was trying to put one on you. You think he crossed out your name?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I think because we both kind of thought that like it wasn't gonna work and like we have to vote for each other.
Yeah, that's
that
what
was the
Kai
consensus.
came up to me and said, she was like, yeah, it just didn't seem like it was concrete.
Well, I asked her
And
at
she
the
said
time.
you told her beforehand that you didn't think it was, like, it was probably not going to happen, which I didn't know that everybody was going to do it, but.
I don't think I told her that.
Oh,
Walking.
well, that's what she claims.
I want to try and do some damage control.
Go ahead.
So I'm
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Right before we like walked into it, I was like, "Don't." And I was like, well then it doesn't matter what I do, like really, because then we're screwed.
Yeah.
Like
If-
we all had to do it, and I was
Yeah.
like, I just didn't want to be on the wrong side. I wanted to like communicate more with you guys, and I was literally sitting at tribal like so uneasy because I like wanted to say something, but I didn't really want to cause a scene. But like I didn't want you to be left out of that. But also, I told Alejandro I would never write his name down unless it was to win. So that was so fucking hard.
Yeah.
But just, I mean, to be completely honest, for my game, it would have probably with the people that, you know, I guess I'm working with or whatever, like that would have just looked so sketchy. And I was like, I would just have been, I knew I was going to be on the bad side of the vote. And it was tough because it was like a head and heart thing. Because I wanted to work with, I wanted us three. Like,
I guess I was too steadfast, and that's what I wanted, and that being what I wanted to do, and that
Well,
getting that done, and then it just.
And then I
we
didn't
have enough
realize that
time
it
to
had
get
changed
done.
from Matt
Yeah.
to like
'Cause
I had
didn't-
no idea that it changed.
I didn't want to do that move unless it was to like go big.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
I can't figure out any way for us to get any control here. Like, there is no way for us to get
Yeah.
any sort of control here.
And that's why I'm kind of feel better about voting for Alejandro, because like he had the same read as me to like vote for me, because like, and then obviously he switched it, but it just seemed like we were fighting up against a wall.
Yeah.
I just hope that we can survive long enough for the tide to turn.
I sure hope so. Are we rolling?
Yep.
Since the last vote, there has been a lot of confusion, which I just kind of got figured out. I did not see my vote read at Tribal Council. There were 3 votes for Jared, and none of them were mine. And so that had me a little suspicious, and I think somebody somehow blocked my vote. If I had to guess, it would be Sandra, because she told me that she has a block a vote, or some sort of voting advantage. I also have one, thankfully. So maybe I'll get her back just for fun at some point. But I just we're in such a bad spot now, Jabbar and I, where we kind of have to just fight for our life against this other group of former Baka members, plus Jason. I don't know how he figures into all of this, honestly. But I'm just so sick of people, using my name as a decoy. It's so annoying at this point. Do something original? I don't know. It's just, I've had a hard time getting my footing in this game, definitely, and, making those relationships and solid alliances. Earlier somebody asked me, who do I trust the most and the least, and I have no idea, because it changes literally every single time. So there's just nothing solid, and I feel like I've just been kind of going like this and trying to stay afloat this whole time, and I don't know how long that can last. It's certainly not going to be a winning game if this is how it keeps going for me. So I gotta just keep plugging away and trying to somehow make this work and turn this into a winning game. She doesn't have any, really? Well, I better just double up on something. Nah, I'm gonna just give it to Jordan, just because I've talked the least with her, and I don't think she's with me at all. And the grouping of this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, I don't like it. They got too much power.
Okay, so last time we voted for Alejandro because that was the easier vote. The challenge, it was left to a puzzle. I was one of the 3. I'm horrible at puzzles, so I'm surprised I even made it kind of as far as I did. I got really frustrated. I'm not gonna lie in it, and I was just can they hurry up and win already? Because I was kind of over it. And I would say now we're still up in the air as far as who to vote for, because there have been some shifty votes being played the last 2 challenges, and we're trying to weed out the snakes, basically.
Okay, super. I don't know if these reset or something, but I used to have a blessing in here. There's no longer a blessing in here. There are instead 2 hexes, which is not ideal for me. Did not know that. I knew there was 1. I did not know there was 2. So I'm going to put another blessing in here for myself, and hope that was not Jared that gave me a hex, because if it was, then he's on to me, and that's a problem.
And do this, even if I do vote, and I wish I could have had this conversation with you, but
we didn't have time.
We didn't have time, and it was just last minute. So sneaky. No, just it just it literally threw me for a loop, and
when did he say it? When we were walking?
Literally when we were walking to Tribal, and then I sat down and I was
and I came out of it.
Yeah. But then I was
that's not enough to go off of.
Right,
yeah. Okay. So
it was it was chaotic, but it was not anything against you really. I was
any inclination that Jared has any idea that happened?
No.
Or
No, I don't think so.
Wow. Like, wow. So, alright, let's back up. Last tribal, 3 names were on me, and I'm just like, par for the course. Like, thank God I got like some awesome like ride or dies, like Sandra, like Ty, Matt's awesome, Jordan, like so many like great people. And then like Jabbar's like, I didn't vote for you. I put the little heart next to Alejandro. Okay. Jason's a loyal dude, looks me in the eye, like I'm doing to you guys right now. And it's like, I didn't vote for you, I did the Alejandro. And I'm like, what's going on? Ashley, she went to Elm Island. She put the extra vote, found out from Matt that it was Ty. And the Ty was the only one I knew that had an extra vote. Coincidentally, Ty always wanted to get Matt out. I didn't tell Matt that because I want to kind of play it off like I didn't know that shit. Excuse my language. But then Ashley just told me that she didn't vote for me. So it was like Ty, my number 1. And I'm just like, wow, I never figure this out. Like I always lose a secret Hitler. Like this is like crazy. Spicy. I love this necklace, man.
Okay, so a little bit different scenario here. Still working with whoever's winning immunity, having some opportunities there. Very heavily loaded and saturated with opportunity. Did that affect some of the conversations that you had personally?
Yeah, I mean, I was very upfront with what I had gotten, which was basically the magician card that allows you to sit someone out of a challenge, playable through 6. For me, I went because I had 2 hexes. I didn't see any blessings from anyone last time I was there, the round before, so I didn't want to try to bite the bullet, especially while I had immunity.
Gotcha. Okay, so that was your decision to go, is because you had immunity?
Yeah, and obviously people brought it up, just be forthcoming on that, and let's get back to business and see who we vote out.
So it was open policy about when you go, you're going to come back and talk about what you experienced then? Like it was.
I mean, this is a very, loyal group to my perspective. So I want to return that as best as I can.
Okay. Yeah. And I know you had some votes last time. Did that kind of wager into how you wanted to,
So far for the course, just I'm not surprised. Just with the lowest, they got to do what they got to do. I mean, Veronica was, barking up my name all the way across Letchworth Park, whatever it is. And so I get what they got to do. If I was in their shoes, I'd probably do the same thing.
Okay, good. Now, I know before we were talking to Jabbar, your name was called out there along with Alejandro, talking about how, you two were potentially, on that chopping block.
Yes.
Have you been able to resurrect any sort of energy to get that name off of you and get that target off your back?
I mean, I don't think I was able to resurrect anything, but clearly the survivor Angelica was able to resurrect Ashley not winning immunity. No offense, but now I feel like instead of me and Alejandro, it might be me and Ashley.
You're thinking you two now. Okay.
Yeah. More than likely.
More than likely. And I'm looking around and I'm just seeing just this kind of that's kind of the case.
Even in Jared's answer, like he mentioned, like this loyal group, and we kind of looked at each other like, where does the group end?
Yeah.
And like in terms of the loyalty.
What part of that loyalty involves you? Because I'm sure you've had conversations with the supposed group of maybe the loyalty, and are you on the right side of that? And Ashley, do you feel that you've had any conversations that might have put you on the right side of that, or?
Bless you.
I mean, I hope so. I feel like I've kind of been trying to dig myself out of a hole for a long time. I'm hoping I'm starting to make some sort of headway. But, it's been a very difficult climb. So I'm just hoping that the conversations that I have were enough to keep me for another hour and a half.
Yeah. I think one of the things that everybody needs to think about is selectively taking out Loa or just the bottom few. You have a group of people that, is it wise to keep this one solid core group as long as you can? Because at some point, a lot of relationship will be built in core fundamentals. That, is there enough respect there across the board to say, yeah, to each their own, at the end it doesn't matter? Or is there going to be some true backstabbing now at this point where it's going to get hurtful, and that may affect how the jury votes moving forward? Because you have to be careful with that and weave in carefully, because you go picking people off left and right just trying to stick to a core group, and that could affect you in a negative way, not necessarily a positive way. So has that kind of thought process happened at all, that it may not always be beneficial to do that? Has that been said or thought about? Nothing. What do you got? Yeah. It sparked a reaction. I'm just curious.
I think that it's a lot of it's a lot more layers now that you have to kind of go into at this portion of the game. Oh my god.
Again? I was going to do that, but I didn't want to make you think it was impeachment. Yeah.
No, sorry, what was your question now? I was just saying, there's just a lot of layers. I think that, it depends how you want to prioritize those layers of your own personal game, honestly. You can be the jury management person, you can be the backstabber. It's all based on perception anyway, so we don't really have any idea what the jury's thinking until the end.
Okay. Has anybody talked about yet, if we encounter a scenario where, it's a you versus me, and I may have to put your name down, has that been said yet at this point, where we know at some point we're going to write maybe one of our allies or our alliance's name down? Have we talked about that at all? Like, say, listen, if it comes down to it, I might have to write your name down. There's no hard feelings, to sort of keep some sort of relationship status for when that jury has to make a decision. I'm getting some nods and some.
I haven't said to anyone, I will eventually write your name down or anything like that. No, not that straightforward, but I think everyone understands.
It's assumed, yeah. I mean, eventually you're gonna have to write.
Even if, no matter what your tribe starts with, when you get down to people that all started together, and whatever your core alliance is, if you're not the final two or final three, someone's going to have to turn on someone. Yeah. Someone's going to have to do it.
We know that's the game.
We're not all winning.
Right. And we all know that. I just didn't know if it had any sort of, input on the conversations with people that are having those, end game types of talks, which I'm sure are starting to happen now, like who we're thinking maybe 5 we want to be with, or 4 or 3, or maybe there's a 2 solid that think that they can make it further on. So I was just curious to see how that played out. So I'm seeing a lot of nods. I'm seeing a lot of just, I think, some nerves maybe back here, a lot of fidget.
I'm just a fidgety kind of guy. You bring that out of me.
A lot of energy.
Yeah, she doesn't help. I think. Oh, are we ready to get going?
All right. You calling the shot? You ready to vote?
I'm not a biologist. Never worked at a zoo. But I've seen these things around in the ground. They make weird, sudden moves that don't always make sense. Oh gosh, it's a snake, bro. Stop snaking. It ain't working, fella.
really dark over here, so let me take this. Well, now I can't see, so.
It might be a little bit of a blind side, and it might cost me a jury vote in the end, but this is my best route to the end now.
In terms of this game, just like everybody else before you gotta go.
So this will be a miracle if it works out. I debated writing somebody else's name in case of a tie, but I don't think he has anything, and I hope I didn't just jinx it.
Well, after completely crashing and burning in my last vote, hope that everyone's telling the truth.
Okay, holding hands, praying. If anybody has an idol or an advantage they'd like to play, now would be the time to do so. Once I read the first vote, you'll not be able to play anything. All right, we'll get right to it. First vote, Ashley. Next vote, Ty. Next vote, Tyler. Next vote, Ty. Ty knows it. Thinks he knows it. Ty. Next vote, Ty. That's 5. That's more than enough.
Oh, you know, you take a risk, you try and play the game, you try and make a move when you see an opportunity. It was probably too soon, but, you know, I tried to do something I didn't want to see the Baka tribe just come through and us just demolish the other one and then just be up by ourselves, because 1, that's boring, and 2, I didn't feel like I would be at the top of that. But yeah, they're all great players. It was just a lot of fun.
Ty will get there when we get there.
Yeah.
Fire represents life.
Ouch.
That was a little aggressive.
I'm not taking any chances here, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
Your time in this game is now over.
Good luck, y'all. No hard feelings. I mean, y'all are fantastic players, like everyone else. Thank you.
Ty, come on over here, hang out. You're now a member of the jury.
Yep.
We'll have some parting words with you. Ty, if you want to maybe just head up over that way.
Sit with the jury.
Yeah. Marasa, if you want to just hang tight for a minute, I think we just want to get some situated stuff here.
Okay.
Yeah, if you just can give me a minute.
Don't act like you don't let it get me that much.
You know what?
No.
First things first. I'm gonna need that back.
Oh, they were so happy with me on it too. I just going on.
All right. This is not back up for grabs. Have a seat. We're going right into another tribal.
Okay, hold on.
That's why he was like, "Oh, so with that, no problem."
I love the look of shock right now.
I knew it, right when you were like,
More shocking than you walking the wrong way with the box.
Just a little sidetrack.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I know there's going to be a lot of scrambling and a lot of things happening and a lot of moving parts to this. I'm already seeing eyes, faces, movements, gestures. Yeah, go ahead. Move where you need to. Get comfortable. We might be here a while. I don't know. So let's talk about what's next.
I'm ready to vote. No.
Are you ready to vote?
No.
Is it that clear and precise?
No, I was joking.
It's not.
I was
All right.
joking.
Sounds like
if we talk to you, will you never pull this stunt again?
absolutely 100%. I will never pull this stunt again if you talk to me.
Desperate. I've never seen this one before. Never seen this on the TV.
No.
Nobody immune. Nobody immune.
Nobody immune.
Nobody immune. Nobody's safe. Unless, of course, some fortunate circumstances happened in the fortune teller's cabin, or we've searched around for idols, which are probably out there somewhere. But right now, it's an open table, so let's talk. I want to know what's going on, what we're thinking. Matt.
Speaking my brain, a little pissed off. Usually we have a little time to check
Yeah, no, this
out.
is the time.
Yeah, this is the time. Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm on. For a guy who screams and yells a lot, I'm pretty speechless in this moment. I think that everybody has been very forthcoming for the most part about where their head is at. And I know there's been a lot of talk about core alliances, but
It's been mentioned a lot.
I've mentioned it before too, that there's a lot of flexibility in this game, and it's not so much like if I could create one of those like classic Survivor analogies, like these core voting blocks are not like wood, they're like flubber. Like they're still solid, but you can poke holes in it every once in a while.
Okay.
It might giggle into something else.
Yes.
But the structure is still there. So that's where I feel like a lot of people might be at now.
Okay. Are we trying to fracture any holes right now or poke holes like you said?
I like flubber personally, so I'm gonna leave it alone.
Okay. All right. Is anyone trying to think of a way to poke a hole right now? Ashley, you look like you want to say something.
I too am quite speechless, to be perfectly honest.
Okay.
I guess for myself, I'll just say I really haven't had the opportunity to get a solid alliance this whole time, and I feel like if you're looking to pull somebody in, now's the time to do it. You're getting so close to the end, and there's a lot of really strong players still sitting here. So, if you need a number, I am your girl.
Asking for a number in a direction that looks like you're looking at some sort of core group that we may have been talking about. You seem to direct your attention a certain way. Is
Well, I
that
think we have made the distinction that there's a flubber, like, if you will, line over here.
okay?
Ish. From my point of view.
Okay. Jason, what are your thoughts?
I mean, yeah, that's pretty obvious what Ashley said.
And can
but what Matt said, I think we're like in voting blocks, right? Like it's very fluid, and I think that everybody's trying to play the game that's best for them, as they should, and everybody holds different values at a higher standard. So, I talk about like trust and loyalty. That's mine. But other people hold different values, and you don't know how they're voting practice.
Okay. All right. Jabbar, did you want to say something? You look like you were...
This is also awkward. Like, everybody's literally just answering your questions and like stuff, which makes me feel like a decision probably has been made at this point. So, yeah, I'll just say like, I've enjoyed you all. And I would love to continue to enjoy you all.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, I'll say I enjoyed you all too as well. And to me, it just, using the word used earlier today, Jason, it's sacrilegious, I feel, to have a tribal without immunity, to give everyone a fair shake and a chance to see another day. So, I'm speechless. I'm a little...
Okay.
No, I'm all right. I just got a tickle. I feel, because I've been on the other side of the spectrum where it's just like, then a fair shake. And like, you rely on that like immunity challenge to get a fair shake. And I feel.
So does that emotion tie into the possibility of these holes that could be poked into flubber? Are you one that now sympathizes and understands that maybe that will change the way you're looking at things?
No.
No. That's about as clear cut as it's gonna be. We went from the most emotional statement in the game to the softest thing ever to just a hardcore no, and a smile and no more jitters or anything. Wow. Now I'm speechless. I don't know what to say to that. You took me down a road this way and completely flipped it upside down. All right, I'm like, maybe there's something happening here. Never mind, forget it. I guess no. So my only thought was, just a thought running through my head was, if I had sat you back down and said, nobody's allowed to talk, we're just going to go right into voting. Do you think that you have made enough connections to make the right choice? has it become a choice for your alliance, or has it become a choice for yourself to say, this is my game, I'm going to make a decision right now for myself. I don't need to talk to anybody. I'm just going to do this because this is my game and I'm going to take charge of it. Maybe things would change a little bit. Maybe we're not going to be influenced by talking with other people. Or has enough of that already happened that, yeah, we're still just going to do our thing and we're going to vote with it. But those were the thoughts that kind of went through my head about this. So I'm reading the faces. Do you want to vote or do you want to talk more? Ashley?
I mean, obviously I don't want to vote right now, but I don't really see a way.
You don't see a way?
I don't.
Okay. Does anybody see a way? It's different. A path that they want to express. Okay. We'll get ready to go vote.
Well, I hope I casually waved this around enough for them to decide not to vote for me, but this is going to be embarrassing because I don't know how to spell his name, and I know it's going to be one of us, so I'm just going to do what I got to do. I'm sorry for two reasons. One, if I spelled your name wrong, and two, because I love you, and it's going to be either you or me.
Tribal Council number 500 of me voting out somebody who I say that I like. Ashley, I love you. You're now the fourth juror who I really, really enjoy. But I think that all of them like me and only the baddest can remain. And the baddest will get the votes at the end. So hopefully you go to the jury, you hype me up, and all of you all vote for me in the end. Sorry for voting for you a second time.
Oh, what can I see? Oh. This is kind of fucked. I wish you had an opportunity to fight for your life here.
My back's getting sore. Oh, this is nerve-wracking.
Okay, if anybody has an idol or an advantage they'd like to play, now would be the time to do so. Once I read the first vote, you will not be able to play an idol or an advantage. Okay, I'll read the first vote. First vote, Jabbar. Next vote, Ashley. Next vote, Ashley. That's 2 Ashley, 1 Jabbar. Next vote, Ashley. Oh, this is gonna get bad. Next vote, Ashley. That's 4 Ashley, 1 Jabbar. Next vote, next person of our jury, Ashley.
They got me again, part 2. That's actually the furthest I've ever made it in a game, so you know what, I'll take it. I didn't really see a way to crack them, I guess. The group of people who are still left in the game are all incredibly strong players. I still had a great time, even though I'm kind of mad at everyone right now, but it's fine.
All right, so as you know, fire represents life in this game. And unfortunately for you, your tribe has spoken again, and now you are part of the jury.
Good luck to all of you.
And we're trying to like weed out the snakes, basically.